We're also staying on top of the stabbing deaths of 4 Idaho college students. That killer's still on the loose, and Kaylee Goncalves' parents are coming forward. 2 of the girls, close friends, sleeping in the same bed, but now Kaylee's parents saying the means of death between the 2 students doesn't match. They are still pushing for more answers. Joining me now for some insight into this complex investigation, Tracy Walder, former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Good to see you too, Natasha. Thank you.
So, Tracy, what do you hear when the parents say that the way these students were killed does not match?
Yeah, so I listened to that interview, and it's what I have been saying for a while, in that some of the ways that we can know that this is a targeted attack is in the manner in which some of these victims were killed. And I want to be sensitive, obviously, to these parents and to their friends and family, but what you might see in a situation like this is sort of a gross overkill of one victim versus the others who maybe simply just got in the way. And I believe that that's what her father is referring to. The other thing that he said multiple times was that the perpetrator didn't have to go upstairs, and that is something I said as well particularly when I kind of walked through the floor plan of the house. If the perpetrator did indeed enter on that second floor, they had to make a cognizant effort to walk up those stairs to the 3rd floor where Maddie and Kaylee were.
I remember you saying that. Can you explain this concept of overkill to us? What does it look like or mean when there's overkill with one victim, and that type of killing looking very different from someone who is perhaps just in the way? Can you speak to that a little more?
Right. So what you might see in a situation like that, and what I do believe this probably was rage, right? We've all had things where we've been angry and frustrated, and you get your endorphins are up, and you're looking at perhaps multiple dozens and dozens of stab wounds on one victim, just rather maybe below 5 stab wounds on another, that was just enough to kill them. Whereas the multiple dozens that we're seeing on one of the victims, if that is what happened, would be evidence that this person was a target of someone's rage, and they wanted to do more than just kill them.
In cases of overkill, how likely is it that the victim knew the killer?
In the case of overkill, I would imagine that it's very highly likely that the victim knew the killer. Now, whether or not the killer was in their, really intimate inner circle, I don't know for certain. But I would imagine that, the victim and killer maybe knew each other. However, the killer perhaps may have thought that they knew the victim more.